you smell something burning?
Smells like a bone crusher trick.
This haze seems really dark and depressing. And what's that large thing way over there?
A dense tech. Dense techs are structures that mark Bone Crusher territories. The other Landbreaker clans also know them well. Bone Crusher chiefs also use these territorial furnaces as symbols of their power. They would burn everything they can't pillage, and leave their brutal mark upon the land. Dense techs can consume almost everything. Bone Crushers would use the haze to herald their invasion. Their rampage through the frontiers always leaves a trail of smoking ruins.
This haze better not be poisonous. It's not, right?
It's aerosolized blight materials released by the dense tech. It messes with originium devices. The Bone Crushers use it to hide their advances. It's part smokescreen, part weapon. But haze this dense and concentrated. It can definitely pose serious risks to the human body. Either energy is already uncontrollable. Looks like the Bone Crushers are getting more aggressive with their tactics.
The blight is a form of hazard caused by the ether. Their relationship is like lava to a volcano. What Wolfguard said is true. Blight is extremely destructive. It is also very hazardous to both people and Originium equipment.
So, what's the plan? Push through or find another way around?
We still don't know what's going on inside. I'll say we look for other options.
Careful. We should avoid this haze for now.
This seems like the only trail. Let's take it.
The haze is spreading, and we've had no updates from the UWST. I'm concerned the Landbreakers are planning something.
Hey, Fiona mentioned there may be people living in this area, but we haven't seen anyone.
It certainly is suspicious. We seem to have high-value supplies nearby. Keep an eye out for those.
Shh. I hear something.
Find it, quick, before he gets real mad! Where the hell is that barrel? Where are those cursed fools?
They won't have the chance to.
This is getting ambushed!
The enemy probably has more than one search party. I got a bad feeling about this.
Over there.
Not an LB? Quick, after him! How's he running so fast?
The weak survive best by fearing and fleeing.
Stay alert. This hostile poses significant threat.
It's round and it's shiny. Oh, this is the actual size of Orlean.
You don't see out my eyes.
All the tools within essence.
Take him out!
Here's our chance! I wouldn't expect anything less.
High threat hostile. Approach with caution.
Who's that? I'll crush you!
This stink. I smell the pack.
You know us? The pack says hello.
Barking pets of the civilized. You are no landbreaker.
Then feel the fangs of the wolf.
This is an ambush! On it!
Sterilize this area!
No second chance.
I'm gonna make quick!
Neferith. She'll crush you all.
Neferith. I knew it. A demented lunatic. Neferith is notorious for her willingness to commit all sorts of madness. She has broken every single code of every Landbreaker clan.
So, she is the one behind everything?
The Bone Crushers were a mess constantly at war with themselves. But she managed to unite them all. This alone proves her power. The sudden appearance of Neferith is a mystery, but it is obvious that she has her own special skills and intellect. Careful, Landmen. There may be Landbreaker traps around here. Better safe than sorry. I say we use incendiary weapons to burn this area clean.
Wait! Please! Please don't! I'm right here. I was just walking by. I don't know anything, and I certainly didn't hear anything.
So you've got the guts to stroll past the pipe faces, but when it's us, you run and hide?
Cause this one looks like one of them.
You got good eyes, boy.
There's no need to be afraid. He's not like the others. You'll be safe around him. Do you live in this area? Have you heard anything about Endfield Industries?
Industries? Factory people? You're from the UW. But you don't look like no Wooster to me.
Relax. We are a trusted partner of the UWST.
That means you're the good guys. Oh, thank Talos. My name's Karja. Please, I'm begging you. You have to save my baby sis.
Calm down, Mr. Karja. How's your sister? And what happened here?
Those evil breakers nabbed most of our people. The rest of us had no choice but to hide. My baby sis is real sick. But we ran out of the UW medication. There was a factory across the bridge. So I snuck out, tried to find my way over.
That path is too dangerous. You'll never make it across with your life.
I know, but Ginny, she can't wait no longer. I can't see her. Can't see her.
Yeah, the Endman's right. We gotta help these people.
Well then, Mr. Karja. Please lead the way. Let's see if we can help your sister and your people.
You'll help me? Really? That's awesome! Follow me! Our shelter's over there.
I'm taking the rear. Gotta make sure we are not followed. The trails here can be difficult to track.
Yeah. The path to the cave is very well hidden. The Breaker scum haven't found out about our place yet. They weren't here when I first came out. I don't know when and how they got so close. This is the place.
Karja? Why did you run off again? Your sister is sick and we got breakers crawling all over the place. Your place is here by her side, damn it.
Soth, I mean, Mr. Soft.
Who are these people behind you? You grew some nerves, Karja. You're not bringing every outsider you meet back to our place.
No, Mr. Soft. These are the good guys. They're here to help us. They even destroyed a band of Breaker scum, I swear.
They fought the Breakers? And you brought them here? Oh, boy, you're gonna lead the Breakers to us and they'll take revenge on us.
Karja? Is that you?
Ginny! Ginny, I'm back! And I brought some extra hands.
Mr. Soth, we're from Endfield Industries. Karja told us you might need some help.
Endfield, you say? Huh. I'm in charge of this place, and I know you. Some of those UWST people mentioned your company. What is your purpose here?
Easy there, old man. We're really the good guys. Karja, that girl's your baby sis, right? Tell us about her illness.
We didn't know when the eripathy got to her. And we're out of meds. I don't know what to do.
How are you feeling? Can you tell me where it hurts?
Hi, miss.
Ginny, she told me that the rocks on her body hurt and her belly's hurting too. The pain gets even worse when she tries to eat. Last night, Ginny's temperature went feverish and sparks were going off next to her. It got me real scared.
Her condition sounds really serious.
Surface crystal formations, visceral compression, and uncontrolled sparkling of the arts. These are typical symptoms of eripathy, but we still have time. How long has she been without medication?
Nearly 2 weeks. We usually get our meds from the Woosters, but the Raider scum started attacking our place. Those of us who survived escaped to this shelter. Unfortunately, we ran out of meds. Ginny's health turned for the worse.
Saving lives is our priority. I have a few doses of eripathy suppressants. They should alleviate Ginny's symptoms.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I was worried sick about my sis. You Enfielders have been a blessing to us. We both owe you our lives.
It's all right, Karja. There is no permanent cure for eripathy, but regular use of the suppressants will keep most symptoms under control. How is it, Ginny? Feeling better?
My pain isn't as bad anymore. Thank you, miss.
You should also thank your brother, Ginny. Karja risked his life to look for help outside. Your body still needs rest. You should go get some sleep.
Okay. I actually do feel quite sleepy.
Unfortunately, yes. When mining and using originium, eripathy is one of the hazards we must face. Active originium can infect and harm an improperly protected victim. usually through the bloodstream and the circulatory system. We haven't found a way to completely cure uropathy. However, at least we now have highly effective suppressants at affordable costs.
My history teacher told me that uropathy positives were once ostracized in numerous places on Terra. Many social issues were also caused by uropathy.
Indeed. Although originium infection no longer leads to stigmatization or social problems today, uropathy remains a common disease in Talos 2. Don't stress over it, Endman. Even if you can't remember the past, know that both you and Originium have always been fighting for our survival on Talos 2. You can trust me on that.
Apologies. I didn't mean to be so harsh towards you Enfielders. Thank you for saving Ginny's life. I'll do whatever I can to help you out. When that anchor fell not too far from us, those breaker scum started showing up all over the Valley Fort. Them Woosters didn't even have time to sound their alarms.
They must have planned this attack ahead of time.
They've taken over the entire Valley Fort. I can't even imagine what happened to the crewmates inside that place. The Woosters built an auto meatpacking plant nearby. I used to work there. Some time ago, the plant was suddenly destroyed by a blight disaster. I left, spent a long while on the road, and well, finally reached the nearest Wooster territory. We got people from other places as well. There's, forget it. Every one of us is the same now.
The state of hygiene and sanitation here won't help the sick get better. You'll also have trouble getting more food and water.
I know, but we don't have any other options. Everyone's exhausted. There's no way we can deal with that mob of breakers out there. Can you stay and protect us? I know it's too much to ask, but...
We're on an important mission. We can't stop here.
But we can't just leave these people behind.
Endman, I have a plan, but we don't have enough information about this attack. Deploying more protocol facilities without this knowledge can increase the risk of our mission, or even jeopardize the entire operation. we would shoulder the risk. I understand. Now, Mr. Soth, is there an empty plot of land nearby that can accommodate everyone?
Heading up through this cave tunnel will take us to a Wooster container park. In fact, we actually wanted to pitch our camp there, but it's now completely infested by the Breakers. Those blighted scum ain't human. Don't risk your life for this.
There's no need to worry about us. Please lead the way.
Yeah! Time to make your place breaker-free.
Oxy 7 Skirmisher, Fluoride. Got anything to say?
Why do I have to do this again?
Captain Akikuri of Operation Team Z7 reporting in.
Catcher, Op Team Z7. My role is giving the team cover and logistics.
Why do I have to do this again? Why do I have to do this again?
Endog of Op Z7 reporting.
Oxy 7 Skirmisher, Fluoride.
Captain Akikuri of Operation Team Z7.
I have always believed that you will lead us upon the right path once more. Welcome back to Endfield Industries, Administrator.
Originium will carve a path for us.
Prepped and ready to go.
That's them! Be careful. These monstrous scab eaters brought all of their blighted cousins with them.
A sizable breaker band. Bigger than a typical raiding party. They're building more of the smaller dance stacks.
Can we risk a direct engagement?
If we strike quickly enough, we'll be done before they realize what hit them.
All right, let's make that happen.
Hey, out of my way! Drop them little funnies! Trust me. Face your ass! What?
Of course, here's our chance.
Let's do this together, lad! Take this!
Here's our chance.
Trust me. Crystallize! Pay back!
Done and dusted.
You're incredible!
See? I told you, Mr. Soth! Them breakers got nothing on these heroes.
Those breakers really messed up this place. I gotta see if there's anything we can still salvage and use.
Yes. We can use the AIC factory and its technologies to build an outpost for you. The Endfield designed outpost is a support node linked to the protocol network. Since we have a protocol automation core, we can commence field deployment at once. This location seems decent. Let's deploy a sub-PAC here.
What type of arts is this? I just blinked and it appeared out of nowhere.
This thing is huge! Is this the outpost you're talking about?
This is a sub-PAC. We can build another AIC factory around it and support the growth of the actual outpost. I've applied for an additional refining unit since we'll need plenty of processed ore to set up our outpost.
Incredible, Perlica. Always 3 steps ahead.
Just doing my job. All right. This is just our very first step. We've got more to do.
I made my recon run. Bone Crushers are building more dance stacks to spread their haze. They won't give up their objectives that easily. There's a trail behind the hill over there. The raiders would probably attack again from that direction.
Well, what if those landbreakers come back?
Our next step is to construct some combat facilities. They will give us automatic fire support. In the future, these combat facilities can be used to fortify our entire frontier. Let's start with the most basic combat facilities. I believe we'll need some Origo crusts to start constructing.
We need the Reginium ore to make Origo crusts. I don't think we have enough ore.
What? That means we won't be getting any combat facilities. Or should I teach them some swordmancy?
Don't worry, Jen. Endfield Logistics Technology got that covered. Fellow Endfielders at the hub base have stashed some of our Originium ore stockpile into the depot. Our sub-PAC can remotely access this depot to acquire the ore. Let's go and take a look at the output port of our sub-PAC. We need to find a good, advantageous site for deploying the gun tower.
This place looks pretty neat. Done. We're gonna give those landbreakers a world of hurt.
That's right. But we also need to teach Soth's people how to use them.
These are gun towers? They can rotate?
Can these turrets really stop the LBs?
There's movement on the hills. They're coming.
Revenge! Take back what is ours! All of it! And no prisoners!
Talos, save us! They're coming again!
Keep it together.
I can't believe this! We actually defeated the LBs!
Ha! We won! Those scum-sucking scab eaters will never hurt us again!
With the proper tools, even the prey can turn the tables against the predator.
Performance of our combat facilities has reached our expectations. Endman, we'll eventually turn this place into a proper outpost. Providing a steady supply of resources will grant this place basic subsistence. If we assign an Endfielder to offer on-site support, the AIC factory can operate more effectively and handle more tasks.
The outpost and resources. Dear Endfielders, can you let us stay here for a while? We really need a shelter. Given the number of breakers nearby, people will feel a lot safer living as a community. Other straggling refugees in the Valley Pass could also find their way to this outpost.
Indeed. This is what we aimed for when we designed the outpost. Although the place isn't exactly the frontiers, our outposts should also serve as a reliable shelter when necessary. Mr. Soth, can I ask you to be our local liaison? We need someone to help us monitor the outpost's conditions. We can use the sub-PAC to offer you support. Just give us a list of what you need on a regular basis. Endfield will take care of the rest.
Gotcha. It feels like filling out a catalog order form in the cities. I got this.
Why don't we give it a try right now?
A new job assignment? Affirmative.
Request successfully received. The types of supplies we can allocate right now are still rather limited, but more would become available as we progress.
So by supporting your work, this place can become a proper shelter. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Feels like a huge rock being lifted off my chest.
But we still have potential threats lurking around. You seem familiar with this area. Know any secret trail to get inside the Landbreaker camp?
What? You're going to the Breaker's lair?
We're on a mission.
I see. There's an underground ventilation shaft. We used it once to escape the raiders. It might get you there. Daniel, run along and remove the barricade in the tunnel. Now we got some serious professionals on our side. Them pipe faces better start praying for their lives.
Alrighty, sir. Those blighted scum terrorized us for long enough. Time for us to give them a nasty surprise.
A protocol space? Did it just appear? Not really. We just occasionally come across such phenomena.
Hi, Enman. I wonder if you can help me out with something. Strange originium reactions have started to appear in various locations in Valley 4. There's one pretty close to your current location. Can you take a look at it?
Are we set enough now? Got my eyes peeled for an opening.
All variables within
Show's over. Good work, everyone.
Verify and report personal status, team.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Orignium will carve a path for us.
Prepped and ready to go. We once fought on and never gave up. For it is our wish to witness your return. Your approval is much appreciated, Administrator. I shall carry on with greater effort. Your approval is much appreciated, Administrator. I shall carry on with greater effort. We once fought on and never gave up. For it is our wish to witness your return.
I'm not the best pick nor the best warrior. And I'm very flattered by your kindness. I don't have any wine with me. So, I'll drain this teapot as a sign of my gratitude. One is never too old to learn. The secret lies in keeping your legs in...
What's this?
I'm not the best pick nor the best warrior. And I'm very flattered by your kindness. I don't have any wine with me. So, I'll drain this teapot as a sign of my gratitude.
Need defensive cover? I shall give you my best. Orignium will carve a path for us. Need defensive cover? I shall give you my best.
Do what you must, Professor. I'll do everything I can to help. Let me see. Where should I be gathering my data this time? I've readied the prospecting tools, Professor. We can set off any time. I feel much safer when Professor's here with me. Could you stand a little further, Professor? I don't want to hurt you by accident. Field studies can get really dangerous. We must make sure we're properly protected. My diary is like the rings of an ancient tree. It keeps a record of every lesson I learned while growing up. How can the enemy turn the land into such lifeless devastation? Greetings, Administrator. The name's Ardelia, and I'm a geologist from Rhodes Island. My current focus is the correlations between geological disasters and the ether side. I've heard about you for quite a while, Endman, and I have so many questions for you. Oh, there's something else. Can I address you as my professor? Stay sunny for this day as well, Professor. I heard your footsteps, Professor. Leave it to me, Professor. I'm hoping to try out something new as well. Professor, would you like to share this meal crepe with me? Be careful when walking around Ijong, Professor. There are all sorts of warning signs aboard the ship, and I keep tripping over them. I just couldn't notice them when I'm thinking about things. A gift? For me? Aw, thank you. Let's see what's inside. Professor, you're looking even more anxious than me. Professor, are you alright? You look really tired. Please don't tell me you stayed up all night again. Come on, you know that's really bad for you. No ifs or buts. It's rest time now. A moment of your time, Endman? I gathered some souvenirs during prospecting. Decorative feathers from the Hanabit Circuit, jade trinkets from Hongshan, and medals from the Order of Steel Oath. They're all for you. Hope you like them. Your voice is so soothing, Professor. Oh, I meant nothing else by that. It's just... You know how when waking from a dream, sounds always reach you before the sights? Prior to my eyes falling upon your face, it is your footsteps and your voice that touch my ears first. Yes. Most living beings made their own voices, be they insects, beasts, trees, or plants. The voices move me. They're why I've decided to protect the world we all love, in my own special way. Everyone at Endfield is incredibly kind. Miss Yvonne would always share her latest scientific findings and new vinyl records with me. Miss Akekori would always invite me to the usual place for afternoon tea. And of course there's Mr. Antal. He told me he could modify my staff into a highly portable prospecting tool and embellish it with a suite of wondrous features. If Miss Akekori hadn't pulled him away after 3 hours, he probably would have spent the entire day explaining every detail. Field geological surveyors enjoy a great deal of freedom, but the lack of funds can be quite frustrating at times. To acquire funding, I would give seminars and lectures at various companies, hoping that my faith and vision could be persuasive enough. Most companies, except for Endfield, weren't interested in early warning systems for geological disasters. But when the Siesta Group heard about my research, they stepped in with unconditional sponsorship. I think I know why they're being so generous. Perhaps this fateful encounter is part of my heritage. I I once traveled with an Aldertone from the Hannabit circuit. She sang such beautiful Hana songs and told me about the Aldertone who guided her. Everyone in the circuit dwell upon this land, so they have a deep respect for those who study it, like us. I felt really happy when she told me that. But honestly, it was through her Hana that I found my own purpose and motivation. That's right, Professor. This was the trip I made before I found my true calling upon Talos too. Another tear in my clothes? Oh, it's okay, really. I can stitch it up again. Field surveys are always a bit rough on clothes anyway. I have to climb up mountain peaks for rare mineral samples, and the jagged rocks are not very gentle. But that feeling, when you're so close to your goal, sometimes it makes you forget just how risky each step can be. Please don't worry, Professor. I'll be more careful next time. Either side is something entirely new we have to face in Talos too. There are theories describing it as a unique physical phenomenon, while others regard it as a strange spatial and temporal dimension. But I have this feeling that it's a forgotten and dusty room filled with old things that nobody cared about anymore. Professor, maybe the ether side has something to do with our origins. I came from Rhodes Island, where I received all kinds of training and lessons that helped me build my own identity. I had no blood relations, childhood, nor past to call my own, but Rhodes Island taught us how to live and understand ourselves. Professor, Rhodes Island is my home, and they all told me that it was yours as well. Mr. Dolly is actually quite lively. I just can't figure out why it won't show itself to other people. It's invisible to you right now, but it loves playing with you. What's Mr. Dolly doing now? Well, it's trying to sit on your... Oh dear. Mr. Dolly, stop it! Stop messing around with the professor! Well, that's Mr. Dolly for you. We met on a quite ordinary day, and then it decided to stick around and never left me ever since. Miss Yvonne is an incredible scientist. When I first arrived in Endfield, she shared tons of important info to get me up to speed about the ether side. She even shared her research findings with me, hoping they could help other researchers in our field. And to top it off, we both share a love for music. Though I'm into lighter melodies and she's into faster, heavier beats, she still gave me several albums of La Fantoma pop. She's amazing. I've once witnessed a giant Originium cluster swallowed up and broken down by the blight that rose like an ocean tide. Nothing was left but a barren valley. A tusk beast survived the disaster and returned to its home, alone and confused. The ether side and the blight are like anathemas of each other, while we teeter precariously along the edge for survival. From Originium I was born, and thus I felt compelled to learn about the ether. My only wish is to make this world a safer home for everyone. Those resources seem useful. Don't forget to pick them up. These resources are really important. Let's try to gather more. Something feels unclear up ahead. Leave the scouting to me. Something dangerous is up ahead. We better be fully prepared. I'll sort and identify these minerals in a bit. Let me help as well. A reward for the difficulties we faced. Unlike the blight and rifts, Orleans aren't that dangerous. Great. Now it'll no longer hurt anyone. We've walked so far. Everyone must be tired. Good call on the break. You've got this, and you've got me. I feel so much better. Be careful! I'm good. I can still do this. I can't let the professor down. Incredible move! Everyone's chipping in. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you all. Watch your step, people. We'll see this through. No hardship will stop us. We've done it. Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dali. I knew we could do it. We finally pulled it off, and it's because we all stuck together. Losing isn't the end of the world. Learn from the experience and we'll do better next time. Make way! Eruption! Lamb impact! Knock it off! Here we go! I'll help too. Let me give it a go. This will hurt! Blossom forth! Now's the time! Just leave! Please help, Mr. Dali! Don't go too far, Mr. Dali! Be gentle, Mr. Dali! Do what you must, Professor. I'll do everything I can to help.
Initiate training.
Endfield won't stop progressing. Command is yours.
Let me see. Where should I be gathering my data this time?
Oh, admin. Are you done with preparations?
Originium will carve a path for it.
How can the enemy turn the land into such lifeless devastation? Hey, Ardelia. Focus on that one path. Keep exploring and keep improving. My diary is like the rings of an ancient tree. It keeps a record of every lesson I learned while growing up. My diary is like the rings of an ancient tree. It keeps a record of every lesson I learned while growing up. My diary is like the rings of an ancient tree. It keeps a record of every lesson I learned while growing up. My diary is like the rings of an ancient tree. It keeps a record of every lesson I learned while growing up. Okay, Ardelia. Focus on that one path. Keep exploring and keep improving. Could you stand a little further, Professor? I don't want to hurt you by accident.
Originally I'm more car, but
Field studies can get really dangerous. We must make sure we're properly protected. How can the enemy turn the land into such...
Prepped and ready to go.
Originium will carve a path for us.
Do what you must, Professor. I'll do everything I can to help.
Want a piece of panna? Come at me.
All variables within estimates.
What?
Target locked. Fire!
Show's over.
We made another step forward, Enfielders.
All operators accounted for. Engaging. Stay safe, team.
Cut the shot. I'll do the rest.
Target locked. Fire!
Show's over.
Good work, everyone.
Violence is never our objective. Let's press forward.
Originally, will carve a path for us.